Hey, welcome back to Tim Talks. Appreciate you guys being here. We're going to get into part 2 of 5 questions that leaders should be asking themselves all the time. It's a great series, and it's going to help you think of ways to improve and step out of your comfort zone, so to speak. So this is a great opportunity for you guys. So let's get into our part 2 of our series, and the third question. Could we at least... Most of us have had the experience of sitting through a meeting or a board meeting or something like that, where nothing is progressing, nothing is happening, where you kind of are like, well, I don't know what's going on. Nobody agrees, progress is stalled, and it may lead to the point, well, couldn't we at least... That's where that question comes into play. This question helps those colleagues and everybody in that room maybe try to think of an alternative instead of just keep going the way they've been going. Couldn't we at least is a great way to get them to move in a different direction. It can get you started on the first step, and you may not even know exactly where that step is leading, but at least it's getting you out of that rut, that thing that you're stuck in. And perhaps you could come to an agreement when you ask this type of question, some type of common ground. You could say, could we at least agree on some basic common ground? Could we at least agree on some basic principles? Could we at least reevaluate this at another time? And then you can move on to the next subject. Those are great. Those are great ways to keep the conversation flowing and stimulate more growth and thinking in that particular meeting. Number 4, how can I help? The instinct to lend a hand to someone in need is one of the most admirable qualities that a human can have to help one another. But we often don't stop and think, well, what is the best way that we can help someone? Instead, we swoop in and try to save the day. And often that does more harm than good. It can unintentionally often lead to them feeling less confident and less comfortable about the situation. It can even lead to an insult to those that are taking the lead. So when someone is complaining about a situation or frustrated about what to do, it can often be great to ask the question. Rather than jumping in and offering a solution, ask the question, how can I help? This causes your colleagues to think about what they can do or what you can do to help them, and they can come up with the answer for that particular question, how you can best be used in your help. So it helps your colleague define the problem, which is the first step to owning it and resolving it. Number 5. What truly matters? This question seems obvious, but I don't think anybody asks that question enough. What truly matters is not a question that should be answered when you're on vacation or when you are retired already. It should be in a regular conversation, externally and internally. For example, it's a useful way to simplify complicated solutions, like sensitive personal issues. It can help you stay grounded when you are thinking about complicated issues, like maybe restructuring organizational type issues with your company or even your department. It can even make our weekly meetings more productive and efficient by keeping people focused on the right priorities. Asking what truly matters is going to benefit you to make your work life smoother. It also helps to find balance in a broader context within your life. Leaders should ask all of these questions all the time during crucial moments in life and with their companies and at work. And they should do that on a daily basis. Now, this is not the only questions you really should ask. There are more questions out there, and it really is based on context and what's going on in your life. But these are something to think about. But you will find that these 5 questions are practical and useful. They generate new ideas, inspire progress, encourage responsibility, and help us remain focused generally on what is the most important thing at that time. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you very much. I look forward to giving you more content. Check out the links below. We appreciate you all being here, and we'll have more content in the future. Ciao, ciao. Have a great day.